Radio. Cherryibee, take it away.
Yes, guys, this is my new single, Did Me So Rotten. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Slay that shit.
Yeah, they thought it was all over for me. Tried to nail the last nail in the coffin, sabotaging everything that I did. Oh really, did you think I've forgotten? Dirty bitches, yeah, you did me so rotten. Thought I would lose, but I won on the battle. Egg in your face, now I sit back and cackle. Break every chain, now I break every shackle. Take a Emirate flight to Dubai. Virgil Arab, yeah, I arrived. 7-star hotel, you know my style. Fish and lobster, you know how I die. Mercedes, you know how I ride. Different kind of B, I'm one of a kind. $1 million deal, yeah, let me sign. Brandy and Monica, the boys all mine. Yeah, leveling up, I got ice on my wrist. Christian Louboutin, I wait for my kicks. None of them bitches continue to diss. With your fake love, you can miss me with this. Like it or love it, I'm one of the best. In the backseat, yeah, he giving me head. Play with it a little, leave it on red. He love a faithful, we don't need to do sex. Like it when he drop down to please. Back of the Bentley, he making me scream. Got my legs shaking, I'm weak in the knees. As long as you go down, I know how to please. Flow so sick, yeah, it's making me sneeze. Keep fucking around, I bring out the killer bees. Ain't fucking with no condom, don't want no disease. Cause none of them bees can't do it like me. Good pussy, get the house and the car. Get a manicure, I might go to the spa. Bitches be hating, they come in a jar. They're actually forgetting that I am the star. Different city, got a different view. None of these bees can't walk in my shoe. Check the difference between me and you. You're the side chick and I am his boo. Bitches be hating from the sideline. Don't sit with them pigweed, don't eat with them swines. Drop on my knees and I pray to divine. Protect me, Lord, yeah, they don't want me to rise. Fake bitches, yeah, I despise. I am the David and you're the Goliath. Slingshot you right back down to size. Up in the kitchen, I'm cooking them. Yeah, they thought it was all over for me. Tried to nail the last nail in the coffin, sabotaging everything that I did. Oh really, did you think I've forgotten? Dirty bitches, yeah, you did me so rotten. Thought I would lose, but I won on the battle. Egg in your face, now I sit back and cackle. Break every chain, now I break every shackle. Break every shackle, break every shackle. Break every shackle. Break every shackle, break every shackle. 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 Leveling up and I'm breaking them shackles. Fuck all you bitches, I'm winning them battles.
All right. Let me bring it in.
Yay.
All right. How we doing? All right. Welcome to Urban Grind Radio. We are live from Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Urban Grind Radio. And with me joining us today, we have DJ Showtime in the building. Violator DJ Showtime. What's going on, Showtime? Let them know what's good, man.
What's going on, world? Violator DJ Showtime in the building. Y'all know what it is. Great record, by the way. Great record.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Wonderful. And right now, holding us down on the ones and twos, we got DJ Savvy. DJ Savvy. Oh, we hear you.
Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that righteous. You already know I do a weekly show over there on Caviar Radio online over there in London. And it will be on my show Wednesday.
Yes.
We got a lot.
I don't know if you know Cherryibee, do you know, have you heard of the Tastemakers over there?
No, I haven't heard of
called the Tastemakers. Yeah, they spin at a few places over there, but I do a weekly show every Wednesday at 10 o'clock your time to midnight. And I'll definitely have you in the mix Wednesday.
Yes, thank you. I'm looking forward.
You got a lot of echo, Savvy. You got a lot of echo. You got maybe a background feed. For sure though. Yeah, I know you be.
We good now?
Yeah, perfect.
Dope.
So welcome to Urban Grind Radio. We're proud to have you. We're an internationally syndicated radio show. So it's always a pleasure to tap in with some talent from around the world. You're joining us from via Northwest London, and you do something different. You've got a dancehall style rock infused hip hop. Tell us about it. Welcome and tell us about yourself.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, I'm quite versatile with my music, as you can hear on this as well. I kind of like mix up the dancehall with the trap music, and even some of my records that I'm gonna release, you'll hear certain little elements of rock and all of that kind of stuff, rock trap, you know what I mean? So I'm quite versed in everything. So yeah, that's my blend really of what I do. Yeah.
All right, awesome. So tell me this latest record right now that we got. What's the inspiration behind this? This is a personal story? Is this something that, you know, somebody shared with you? Tell me, like, where's this come from?
I mean, it's personal and non-personal because it's kind of like for everyone and anyone who's been through stuff where people kind of like try to hold them back and, you know, don't want them to try to elevate or even, you know, move on in their career. You know, any aspect of people trying to hate, basically, that's what it's really about, you know? So I'm not really taking a dig at anyone personally, but it's through my experiences that that I've been through. And I know a lot of people's been through what I've been through as well, you know, trying to make it up the ladder and people try to hold you back and all of that stuff. So, yeah.
But if the shoe fits, they got to wear it.
Exactly. exactly that. So I'm not pinpointing anyone in particular, but yeah, if the cap fit, if the shoe fits, wear it.
So tell us, you know, we're the whole world's coming out of a pandemic. You know, we're in the entertainment industry. Everybody's been affected. Shout out to my brother James Artwater. He's in London. You should I don't know if you're familiar with James. James Artwater has 32 Grammy nominations and a Grammy win. Wow. Kanye West, Rihanna, Lupe. He's actually got the win, I think, with a gospel. He moved to London and he has a studio. It's called Coda Room Audio. So definitely look him up. When we get off the call, I'm going to tap you guys in tune with each other. But definitely an incredible engineer. But he told me about what his experience was like in London during the lockdown. He learned to play guitar. What was it like, you know, being an artist during the pandemic?
Oh, good. Well, during the pandemic, obviously, it was really difficult for everyone. It was difficult, in a matter of fact, but I used my time to create. So I create a lot of music. So I used that time to just write a lot of songs, and I didn't get to record a lot because most of the recording studios were locked down. We weren't really allowed to go to studios and stuff like that. So basically, I just used my time to write and just come up with lots of, to be honest. So yeah, I use my time.
I bring that down a little, Savvy. All right, cool. So I mean, so I guess now post pandemic, I imagine you probably got like a home setup now, so you can work if something were to come down.
Exactly. This is what I'm doing at the moment, working from home, doing everything from home, like corresponding with different producers and different, you know, people like yourself, having interviews and all of that kind of stuff. So this is pretty much what I'm doing. And I'm going to try and set up a home studio as well, you know, by the way, even though I use other studios, but, you know, if it ever locks down again, I can actually record myself virtually with producers. So hopefully I can do that if we ever have a lockdown again.
Now, is this your first video? Because I was looking, I like to usually play a music video, and I didn't really find a video. Is this going to be your first release then?
Yes, it's going to be my first music video. I'm actually working on the video at the moment, so I'm planning everything. Everything's in planning order at the moment. So within the next probably month or so, I'll release the video and it's going to be dope. So please keep an eye out for that.
So, you know, I tell you what, we would definitely, UrbanGrindTV, I don't know if you know, we're a 23-time award-winning television show. We've got 23 awards, including Cultural Impact Award. We've been on television 12 years, 24 seasons. Now we're broadcast worldwide on Amazon Fire TV and Roku TV network. So they get the UrbanGrindTV app. And we would love to premiere that video for you right here on UrbanGrindTV, not just the US, but worldwide. So just make sure, you know, have Essence tap in with me and get that into
Definitely. I appreciate that 100%. Thank you.
Absolutely. So tell me, like, what's your creative process like?
Meaning, like, what inspired
like when you're writing music, when you're recording, like.
Like when I'm writing music, I mean, the process is just to, focus on what I'm doing, really. You know what I mean? I don't like a lot of people around me. I like to be focused on my own so I can kind of like come up with different stuff and, not be distracted. I don't like distraction. So I just write at home. So when I get in the studio, I just bang stuff out straight away. I don't really waste any time in the studio either. So that's my process. And even when I'm in the studio, I don't really like too many people around me either, because that's kind of a distraction when everyone's, in the studio drinking, smoking and doing all of this stuff. So it just really kind of like distracts me from my whole creativeness. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff.
How long, it's showtime. Feel free to jump in anytime, fam. How long have you been on your artistic journey? Because this is like your first single, it's your first music video. You've been doing it.
I've been on it for quite some time. As I said, as the music tells you, my first single, I've had a lot of people kind of like try to stop my movement and kind of like not wanting to push stuff forth. So nothing's really easy. I've been doing this for, since I was about 16 years old, so I've been writing songs, I've been even singing. I don't just rap, by the way, I just sing as well. So I've got a blend of doing my rapping and singing. So I've been singing since 7 years old. And, I got into the rapping stuff about like when I was a teenager, around 16 years old. So yeah, it's been a long journey.
Well, ladies, DJ Showtime here. I have a couple of questions for you. My first question is, who are some of your early musical influences growing up?
My influence like Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti, all them kind of trap artists. I used to listen to a lot of trap stuff, to be quite honest, you know what I mean? Jeezy, all of these people. So them kind of people inspired me a lot when I was growing up, even the Nicki Minaj's and, my peers and siblings used to listen to people like Foxy Brown and Little Kim and all of these kind of people, Tupac, so I used to listen and be around a lot of people who listen to those kind of stuff. So I used to love the kind of vibe that we're giving, and that kind of inspired me a lot to wanting to do rap as well as singing.
No doubt. My second question is, you're on a deserted island. You get to pick one celebrity, one album, and your favorite drink. What would those three things be?
One album. I like a lot of albums, but I do like Nicki Minaj's. I think it was Pink Print, because that kind of inspired me. The song Win Again was on there, and that's one of my biggest inspirational songs, Win Again from Nicki Minaj. So that album would be my album. One artist that I would love to be with, because I'd love to work with that artist eventually. Maybe it will happen, maybe not, but it's like Gucci Mane. I just love Gucci Mane's style. I love his flow. I love the whole element of what he does with his music. So yeah.
No doubt.
And my drink, I would say Ciroc.
Okay.
Ciroc.
I don't
I like
drink,
Ciroc.
Okay, that's what's up.
What flavor is Ciroc?
I like them all, to be quite honest. I like them all,
Summer citrus?
Yeah, I do like that. I don't really like, I'm not really particular with any or anyone. I just love the taste of that thing. Yeah.
Well, I'm always curious, as an entrepreneur and a person on a journey, you talked about these struggles, the setbacks. This is a journey, you're years in the making. What's an advice that you would give, not just to your younger self, but maybe other people that are going to come up against some opposition, right? They're going to come up against some stuff that's going to make them struggle. And there's going to be moments where you're going to feel like, hey, I got to quit, or it's too much. But what would you tell yourself?
Yeah, I mean, well, as you said, you feel like quitting, but never give up. My motto is never give up until the wheels fall off. As long as you've got breath in your body, as long as you can move, as long as your vocals still sound the same, you know, don't ever give up on your passion, or not even just in music, in anything that you do in life. Just keep going, you know, just keep going, no matter if people knock you or even, you know, tell you that it's the wrong thing that you're doing and all of this kind of stuff. Don't really listen to bad advice, and surround yourself with like-minded people and influential people, people who would give you good advice. Once you see negativity coming around you and start fluttering around, just remove yourself from negative energy, because that's the main thing that keeps you unfocused, and you start thinking, you know, let me start acting like these people, or, you know, they say birds of a feather flock together. So you don't really want to flock around people that's going to be doing some stupidness with their life to influence you to do, you know, silly stuff with your life. So you just keep focused on your journey. That's the main thing. Keep focused on your journey and don't really fall into the trap of negativity. Yeah.
So when are we gonna get some US dates and have you in the US doing some shows?
Yeah, we're planning that at the moment, to be quite honest. Now everything's kind of opened back up, and I'm getting a really good response from the US side of things. I've got tons of things from the USA, so definitely by the middle of this year, possibly, we're looking to fly me out to the USA, so I can start doing those ASAP.
Well, we definitely got to get you in studio for the Urban Grind TV in studio and get to do this again. I'm curious. Like, tell us about, you know, what's the music scene like in London now? You know, it's post-COVID, things are bouncing back, right? It's opening back up. You know, describe the scene. You know, we're in Chicago. We got listeners all around the world. What's the scene like in London?
The scene in London is getting quite big, and it's getting quite worldwide as well, to be honest. The people over here that are putting out music nowadays, they're kind of like doing a lot of you know, international stuff now. So the scene's quite big, to be honest. I don't know what else to say about it, but I don't know if you guys know a lot of people out there from London or whatever, but there's quite a few artists now that's doing their thing. Yeah.
All right, so we talked about Gucci Mane, we talked about some dream collaborations. You know, where do you see yourself in, let's say, the next 3 to 5 years? You know, ideally, where do you want to be right now? Where would you position yourself?
Well, like I keep telling everyone, I'm hoping to be one of the biggest in the world. That's my inspiration. That's my dream, I should say.
Goals.
That's what I want to do. You know, I want to make lots of hit records, get lots of platinum hits and diamond hits if I can. You know, so that is my whole dream right now.
Speak it.
That's amazing. So you got any shows coming up? Anything going on that people can follow you with and get tuned?
No shows at the moment in London, unfortunately, but as I said, hopefully by the middle of this year, I'll be in the USA doing a lot of shows over there, because that's where my main audience, my main streamers are in the USA at the moment. So yeah, my record's doing really, really well, and you know, thank you to everyone in the USA, because right now I'm nearly at 100,000 streams, and that's within 4 months of me putting out my first single. You know, I'm really thankful and grateful for that. So I'm hoping to get that gold in the next couple months as well.
That's amazing. See that even the press that we got from you, it was only at like 40,000. So like just since then, you said you cracked over 100,000 on the streams. That's amazing. So this record continues to build. So it really, obviously it resonates with people, and that's the reason that it's so popular. That is amazing. Like if people want to get in tune with you, they want to follow you, they want to like, you know what's going on and how to find your dates, and they want to get a fan like me, you know, where can they find you? Let everybody know how they can get in tune with you, please.
Yes, my Instagram is Cherryibee_1. So follow me on Instagram, guys, please. I'd much appreciate that. And my Twitter as well. Those are the two main accounts that I use, and that's Cherryibee2000 on Twitter. So yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Twitter and Instagram is the main pages that I use at the moment. So yeah.
Cherryibee, I'm curious. Let's talk about that. Where does this come? Where does Cherryibee come from?
Okay, I mean, you're the first person that actually wanted to know this. So when I was younger, I mean, my name is Sherry. So you know, when I was younger, a lot of people used to call me Cherryberry. So they called me Cherryberry when I was young. That's where it kind of stemmed from. Like, and then they called me, Cherryberry. So like cherry, the B's for berry, but I just short and cut it to B, Cherryibee, basically. So that's where it's coming from.
So no one's ever asked you that before?
No, they haven't. Not on my interviews anyway. So yeah, I'm happy to say that.
You heard it here first on Urban Grind Radio. Yeah, we got the exclusive, most definitely. You know, I'm just curious, like, what's the reaction been like? When do you get a chance to like run into fans or people that hear your music? Obviously, we do a lot online, but do you ever run into any people like DJs or fans? And you know, what's the reaction like? What do they tell you about your music?
I mean, get a lot of DJs DMing, which is good. You know, and people showing me my digital radio tracking as well. DJs often message me, showing me that kind of stuff as well. So my digital radio tracking is doing quite well. People generally as well love the track. You know, they DM me as opposed to coming on my profile and all of that kind of stuff, which I don't understand. Maybe they're shy or something, I don't know. But people often DM me and tell me, yeah, the track's hard still, it's really, really good, banging. But as I said, my main peoples are from the USA. You know,
really,
USA.
really. Yeah, because I was going to ask you about if you had any like serious influences over there as far as from London artists. You know, us being from Chicago, I was going to ask you, how do you feel about the whole, I would say they call it over there, it's called grime, but you know, they say grime, and then it came to Chicago and they say they say we kind of, you know, perfected it a little bit, but everybody doesn't seem to realize that the drill sound did start in London. And I was like, how do you feel about, are you interested, have you ever tried to get on that type of track, or are you interested in that type of
I am interested. As I said, I'm quite versatile with what I do. So I haven't really had any producers that has had any kind of drill tracks, that they've dropped on me and say, yeah, jump on this or whatever. So I will, if anyone wants to, you know, propose that to me, I would definitely jump on a drill track. You know, I love the drill music as well. I love the drill scene. But as I said, my inspirations from growing up has always been USA based, to be quite honest. Like anybody who's rapping, I mean, they all get their inspirations from the USA. But drill music, yeah, I'll definitely jump on a track.
Get you on a track with the Double D over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went back, didn't I?
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you working on the album right now?
I'm just focusing on just recording a lot of stuff at the moment. I wanted to drop an EP before I drop an album. And I'm going to drop a couple more singles before I do the EP. So when I do the EP, then we'll formulate an album, put an album together, get that popping as well. So hopefully by the end of the year, that could be ready enough to drop by the end of the year, maybe the year after. Mm-hmm.
Well, what can we look forward to a video for this first single?
Yeah, like I said before, I'm working on the video right now, you know, getting everything together. You know, so within the next probably 4 to 5 weeks, to be precise, it should be ready by then. Definitely.
Definitely get my contact information so we can work.
Please follow me, and then I'll follow you back, or just DM me some form of contact everyone, so I can keep in contact with everyone, please. Yeah,
I just followed. When are you planning your first, I would say, trip over to us? Just, you know, see how we do over here.
Yeah, possibly in the middle of this year, because we're working on some tour dates at the moment and working on, you know, which city is actually giving me the most streams and showing me the most love. So that's where we're going to start from, to be quite honest.
Awesome. All right, one more time before we get out of here. Where can they find you? How can they get in tune with you? And anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, Essence. I want to shout out Essence. Thank him for putting this together. One, I want to thank Dion the jeweler. He put this all together as well. If he never introduced me to Essence, I wouldn't know Essence. So, everyone that's on my team right now, just big up everyone, and I'm grateful for everyone for pushing my music. And yeah, you know who you are. And follow me once again on Instagram, Cherryibee _1, and Twitter, Cherry2000. So yeah.
I want to say something too. I want to put something in context just for everybody listening or those that tap in or they catch us on the replay. Is that right now in London, it's what, 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, look at her.
9.
Listen, you on your grind. You on here with us, looking stunning, looking amazing at 2 a.m. So when there's people that tell me they don't want to get out of bed, they don't want to hit the studio, they don't want to work. Listen, you had this meeting, you were ready like an hour because of the time difference. Like we're tapping in. Listen, you're gonna go far because you're on your business and you're putting your hustle and you look $1 million and your music is great. So I want to salute that, and I just want to put that out there in the world. Like you putting the work in, we recognize that, and listen, that will not go unnoticed. So big salute to you. It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music Is My Business. I got my man DJ Showtime.
Thank you, Showtime.
Salute.
DJ Savvy and the ones and twos.
He's Savvy.
So we're gonna tap in. We're gonna make sure everybody gets each other's contact info after the thing, so we can get them records, get them in mix. We're gonna hear right on Urban Grind Radio. So thank you so much, man. Make sure everybody follow us at UrbanGrindTV, at Urban Grind Radio. Like and follow us on all the social media pages. And don't forget, if you on the grind, then you rocking with Urban Grind. All right. Peace, y'all.